This morning on DC News Now, tariff turbulence across the U.S.
No room left for Mexico or for Canada. No, the tariffs, they're all set.
A trade war expected to shock the economy. Today and tomorrow expected to be the warmest days of the week. How you can stay weather aware for the threat of thunderstorms. Meteorologist Jackie Lair has the latest. Heading to the ballot box, we are checking in with voters taking part in today's special election in Prince George's County, Maryland. Plus, local leaders and fired employees demanding answers. Their warnings against further cuts to the federal workforce.
People are going to die during hurricanes because of inaccurate forecasts.
We keep roofs over people's heads.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosa Pakila, in for Tanaya Wright.
Good morning to you. I'm Corey James. Let's get right to meteorologist Jackie Lair with that forecast today. I feel like this back and forth all over the place stuff. I like stability, and we're not getting it.
No, we're not getting it. We're still going to have roller coaster temperatures over the next 7 days. I am sorry.
This is sick weather.
And then this weekend is daylight saving time. I feel like that creeped up on a lot of people, and people are getting angry about that. So there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I mean, I try to look at the positive. I like a 7 p.m. sunset. I know that comes with losing an hour of sleep, but anyway, I digress. Let's talk about temperatures out there right now. We're starting off into those mid to upper 30s for much of the area. We're just at 40 degrees at the top of this hour in D.C., and we're lower 40s down towards Lexington Park. Timing out the rest of your day today. We're starting off with some cloudy conditions. We'll see some sunny breaks today, but we will be seeing that warm up. High temperatures today will be back into those lower 60s for much of the area. I would say farther off towards our northernmost areas, upper 50s. High pressure just off the coast. We'll start to slowly notice more of those clouds strolling in through the morning. A wider view at the map. It's very colorful, very active across the plains right now. They have severe weather ongoing at this hour, and we do have those multiple warnings. We have tornado watch, tornado warnings, even high wind warnings, even up towards the north. We're talking about winter weather and winter storm warnings and blizzard warnings. So quite the difference from north to south across the plains with that system. That system will be bringing us some strong severe thunderstorms as we look ahead towards tomorrow afternoon with this line that will slide through with embedded thunder. I'll have more details on the timing of this, and we'll look ahead towards the rest at 7 day in just a few minutes.
All right, Jackie, thank you. We'll talk to you soon. 6:02 in the district. 2 D.C. police officers pardoned by President Donald Trump back on the job. Officer Terrence Sutton and Lieutenant Andrew Zabowski were convicted in a police chase that led to the death of Karan Hilton Brown. President Trump pardoned the 2 in January. D.C. police confirmed both men back on the force, but aren't giving additional comments on the decision.
In Maryland, a security guard is facing charges for the deadly shooting of a man inside a McDonald's in Hyattsville Saturday. According to officials, the security guard shot 44-year-old Ricardo Clemens Jr. 8 times after a fight between both of them inside the fast food restaurant. Court documents say Clemens had a history of loitering at the restaurant. State's attorney Aisha Braveboy speaking out, addressing the shooting.
No one believes that this security officer intended to kill anyone that night. Police officers, as well as security, can only use that force that is appropriate.
The security guard is charged with second-degree murder. Meantime, a spokesperson for McDonald's tells DC News Now, quote, "We are saddened by this weekend's tragic incident. Our focus right now is on assisting the local police in any way that we can."
And staying in Maryland, crime rates have dropped in Prince George's County. That is according to police. Police data shows year-to-date violent crime rates dropped over 30% and homicides down more than 50%. So far this year, the data has shown overall crime down 29%. Officials credit getting more officers out in the neighborhoods for that decrease. They say crime data helps pinpoint specific areas in the community that need more focused attention. DC News Now is your local election headquarters. Today is primary election day for Prince George's County special election. And
thousands of people have already voted for the vacant county executive seat held by former Angela Alsobrooks, who is now the U.S. Senator. DC News Now, Yama Marie Say is live this morning at a polling center in College Park. And Yama Marie, how's it looking there?
Yeah, good morning. Well, the polls will open in about an hour from now. And if you are planning to even turn in your mail-in ballot or actually come vote in person, either way, however you are voting, today is your last day to do so. Now, this special election here in Prince George's County is focused on the open seat for the county executive after former county executive Angela Also Brooks, who is now in the Senate. Now, there are about 11 candidates running: former county executive Rashawn Baker, current Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy, at-large county council member Calvin Hawkins, radio personality Ron Hunt, Albert Slocum, Moisette Tonya Sweat, and also State Senator Alonzo Washington. Now, you will find on the ballot County Council member Jolene Ivey. She will be on the ballot, but just know that she suspended her race back in early February. Now, election officials say once you turn in your ballot, no changes can be made. And for residents who actually live in the District 5 area, they'll also see on their ballot that there is a vacant seat for District 5 county council member, and there are about 7 candidates running for that position. Now, just yesterday, that was the last day for early voting, and as of 3 p.m., about 3,000 people had already cast their vote in person, which they say is steady for a special election, and then also 60,000 people voted by mail so far. Now, this is all as of yesterday, and election officials say no matter how you're voting, they are prepared to cast your ballot.
Our staff is ready. The judges are ready in the different election centers. We plan to open on time, and we are there until the last person is serviced that's in line by 8 p.m. So again, I can't say enough. Please, by all means, we want everyone to please get out and vote and make your voice heard.
Now, there are about 9 voting locations across the entire county. You can vote anywhere you would like. Be sure to do so between the hours of 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. today. Now, to find out your closest voting location, or if you want to just drop off your mail-in ballot, there are drop boxes across the county as well. You can find all of that on our website, dcnewsnow.com. For now, reporting in College Park, I'm Yalmer Sase, DC News Now.
Yalmer, thank you. Time right now, 6:06 on this Tuesday morning. Former National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration workers, or NOAA, protesting against what they are calling illegal firings. They held a rally yesterday outside the NOAA Silver Spring headquarters. NOAA creates daily forecasts for more than 120 local offices across the country. A former employee tells us the firings are jeopardizing public safety and the economy.
To die during hurricanes because of inaccurate forecasts. They fire the people who make the good forecasts. People are going to drown in their homes because either they weren't told to evacuate, or when they tried to evacuate, they weren't able to because the road wasn't there.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen joining the protest as well. He sent a letter to the Department of Commerce Secretary warning the firings are illegal.
And frustrated park goers have been rallying against the mass layoffs at the National Park Service. Western Maryland feeling the effects of the layoffs. Officials say 6 people at the C&O Canal lost their jobs.
Out here illegally laying off workers. We're out here to stay today to protect our parks, protect our workers. They're trying to take away our services.
It's important to let people understand that we need to protect our parks. As an American citizen, we have this beautiful land that's ours to take care of, and we didn't vote for this, and we are not okay with this.
The Trump administration restored about 50 park employees last month. The National Park Service says it'll still need to hire roughly 7,700 seasonal positions this year. And in the district, the chaos continues. Federal workers fired, families struggling to figure out how to make ends meet.
Yeah, certainly hard times. DC News Now's Muriel Carbone shares how people and members of Congress are pushing back against the Trump administration's cuts.
Monday night, members of Congress trying to enter the Department of Housing and Urban Development, taking a letter to Secretary Scott Turner.
We came to deliver a letter to him, but they wouldn't let us do it.
And demanding answers after cuts to both staffing and funding for critical housing programs.
Are we going to let the people suffer because they've decided that they want to make tax cuts for the richest people in this country?
We are here to stand with all of the patriotic, hardworking federal employees at HUD.
One of those employees, Elizabeth, says she was terminated by email.
The point of why we go into service.
A blow to those committed to serving the public.
We keep roofs over people's heads.
Across the DMV, fired employees pushed back at multiple rallies, including this one outside of the NOAA headquarters.
Beyond the personal devastation that I experienced, I see how it's blatantly illegal.
Meanwhile, state governments are offering a hand.
Here's real information on how to get yourself a job. here in the state of New York.
And this new ad in Union Station inviting fire federal workers to apply for jobs in New York.
So our message is simple. While DOGE says you're fired, we say you're hired.
Now, that was Marielle Carbone reporting. Maryland also launching an initiative to recruit federal workers into state jobs. The governor says there are thousands of jobs in industries like tech, aerospace, and engineering that are available.
6:09 in national news. The Trump administration's long proposed tariffs against Canada and Mexico is now in effect. Imports from both countries will be taxed 25%. Earlier, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said he would retaliate by adding his own tariffs on over $100 billion worth of American goods. Trump says these tariffs are about fairness.
Look, the United States has been taken advantage of for 40 years. The United States has been a laughingstock for years and years. I mean, it's going to be very costly for people to take advantage of this country. They can't come in and steal our money and steal our jobs and take our factories and take our businesses and expect not to be punished. And they're being punished by tariffs.
Trump is hoping this will persuade car makers to move back to the United States. The president also doubled the 10% tariff on Chinese imports to 20%. China responded yesterday, putting up to a 15% tax on American farm imports.
And there are road closures near the Capitol building for the president's speech. Police say parts of Constitution, Independence, Pennsylvania, and Maryland avenues now closed. Other roads will start shutting down starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon and then at 5:30 and 7 o'clock tonight. You can expect those closures to stay in place until the address ends. And we have a full list of all the street closures on our website. That's dcnewsnow.com.
All right, 6:11 is your time. D.C. has a new roadmap for the next 25 years.
Yeah, how local leaders expect the district to develop and grow by the year 2050. Plus, taking a look at AI in the classroom, how parents say the new technology is impacting their kids' ability to learn.
But first, let's head on outside this morning with a live look. Jackie, seems like the sun might be coming up soon, and we love sunrises.
Yeah, I mean, within the next hour, or I should say within this hour, we'll see that sunrise out there. And temperatures are starting off in those upper 30s for much of the area, and we'll eventually see those highs right around 60. Overall, a nice day ahead. Tomorrow will be warmer, but we have some thunderstorms. The latest right after the break.